This is the first video in the how-to series on how I made the simple audio visualizer, SeeingTheMusic. How do we see the music? We hear the music as sound waves, but it's often difficult to convert that into something that we can see. One method that is frequently used is to split up the sound into its basic frequencies. Each recording is made of an amalgamation of different frequencies, and by identifying the strength of each of the frequencies in a recording, we can display those frequencies visually to allow our eyes to see an analog to what our ears are hearing. I will now have my TA, Rob, explain how this conversion process works.
Thanks, Bob. So this process, in which we convert from a recording to a decomposition of frequencies, is called the Fourier Transform. First, for some terminology, the sound recording is in the time domain, while the decomposition of frequencies we want is in the frequency domain. So the Fourier Transform takes time domain data, which looks like this, just any audio signal like you would expect. And so time here is on the x-axis, and this is the signal intensity. It returns frequency domain data with frequency on the x-axis instead of time. And the intensity of that frequency in the y-axis. So this transform turns this into this. We use a version of Fourier Transform called short time Fourier Transform, also known as STFT for short, and that cuts up a recording into small sections and does the Fourier Transform on each section, so that we get a sense of how the frequency content changes over time. We are able to calibrate the resolution of the transform and the overlap between each section programmatically, so that each section is exactly 1/30th of a second long, so that the data in each tiny section can be later used to draw exactly one frame.
Thank you, Rob, for the explanation. In the next how-to episode, we will talk about binning the data. Stay tuned.